Welcome back to Mac Talks of Football, and if you're an Arsenal fan, it's a big day. Too much news coming out from Arsenal. We are going to start with the big breaking news that Arsenal have contacted as a scam. They really are interested in signing as if from Crystal Palace. They have just inquired about him. They want to know all the details that it is going to get the deal over the line. They have talked with him. Still no personal terms have been agreed with the player. They have not directly contacted Crystal Palace. They have just inquired about the conditions and the terms that are gonna that Palace are gonna set up and what the player really wants as well. It's the news out is that as he really wants the move, he would love to come back to Arsenal. He's an Arsenal fan as well. He was at their academy, and it is and his desire is to move to Arsenal as well. So if really Arsenal really push for it, it looks like this deal could be done. And I mean, I would be over the top. We really need a player like that. He can play that number 10 position. He will be really good at it. Odegaard has had a struggle last year, so he's going to have that competition in that as well. He can play on the wing as well, left, whether it's the right side, whether it's the left side, but his preferred position is that number 10 position. He's a really good ball carrier. He can take the ball forward. We lacked creativity last year, and he is one of those players who can create a magic out of thin air. He had really he has a really good shot as well. He can score from long range as well. He's good with the ball. His dribbling abilities are really good. So it feels like a really good signing for Arsenal. And of course, the price is the one that they are really inquiring about. They really want to know what is the terms the player is looking for and what Crystal Palace are going to have in mind. I think it is going to develop. Of course, Spurs are interested in this deal as well. They really want to sign him as well. So it already this transfer feels interesting with both North London teams are going at him at the moment. I think it will continue. The story is going to continue as the transfer window goes on. But it feels like Arsenal are really making moves. Of course, Arsenal really want to sign attacking players. There are still rumors about Ekitike. There are rumors about Šeško. There are rumors about Rodrigo. There are rumors about Jogorec. A lot of rumors are going on. But today it feels like the most advanced one every year that Arsenal have directly contacted the camp of Eze. So it feels like Arsenal are looking at him. I mean, he's about 26 years of age, English player, Premier League proven quality player. So I sort of understand why Arsenal are going towards him and why they really want to bring him to the club. I would be really happy if we get it. Of course, it's not going to come in cheap. He will be around 45 million pound player. But I get it. I know if they can get him, I think it will be a really great signing. Second news that is coming as well. That is this Christian Mosquera. Arsenal bid for him 2-3 days ago for 14 million euros. That bid has been rejected by Valencia. They want an improved offer, and Arsenal are going back at it around 20 plus million pounds that they are really 20 plus million euros they are really going to spend on him. They are going to go ahead and they are going to make that bid to Valencia. They want to bring that player in. They want to get this deal done as early as possible so they can move ahead towards their targets. In a forward targets like Rodrigo or Šeško, whoever they want to bring in. So Arsenal want to complete this Mosquera deal as quickly as possible, and they have, as I said, they have gone out and they have made their second bid in the region of about 20 million euros with 3 to 5 million in add-ons. The total package is going to be 25 million euros. That's sort of Valencia's demand. Arsenal would want to finish it as soon as possible, and it looks like it is happening fast, and it is going to it's going to be done in a couple of days. Mosquera has already agreed personal terms with Arsenal, so it's just the clubs talking amongst each other. And then the big news again, the third one, that Thomas Partey has officially left the club today. I mean, it is a weird one with Partey. A year ago, almost every Arsenal fan was like, okay, he's not really performed that good. He has been injured, and there is other things regarding Partey that sort of make you really uncomfortable, if I'm being very honest with you. All the allegation and all that stuff. So it was it felt like he was gonna go, but then he had that amazing season last year, and then it felt like no matter what happened, he was going to leave at the end of the season. Then the season ended, and there were talks that Arsenal really want, and Partey wants to stay at the club, and they started talking about signing a new contract. There were discussions held and trying to agree with the terms, but Partey unfortunately really did not sort of understand the role that he was getting, and he wanted a lot of wages. And I sort of understand from Arsenal's point of view why they went ahead and they disagreed with his views, why they rejected his bid. I mean, let's be very honest, he already knew he was not going to be the starter. Zubimendi was going to come in. He was already signed in January because everybody thought Partey was leaving, and then Arsenal sort of offered him the role to being being a substitute for Zubimendi, but he sort of did not accept that. And you're not really gonna give 300 plus K to a player who's not gonna start your who's not gonna be the starting 11 in your team. So I sort of understand why Arsenal rejected that player, and they went ahead and they brought in Norgard from Brentford. I mean, he has agreed the terms for about 120K a week, and you're saving about 180K a week. Instead of giving that money to Partey, you can add in the wages of the forwards that Arsenal really need. And I sort of understand. Yeah, he has been a good player. I would say he was one of Mikel Arteta's first signing. He was one of those crucial players that he brought in. And as I said, I think he has been a really good servant of the club. Unfortunately, there have been injury issues, and then of course the claims. The outside problems that he had, and as I said, it always felt since that it has been a problematic issue for the club, and that is why I think they've never really tried that hard to assign him up to a new contract. They just really want, because nobody was coming in to get him, if I'm being very honest with you. And I think now he's a free agent. I don't think he stays in Europe. I think he goes to in the Middle East, or he goes to America. I don't think there are going to be very few European clubs who are going to go ahead and try to bring him because of the wages that he wants, and that is why I think he might end up in America or in Saudi Arabia, if I'm being very honest with you. But as an Arsenal fan, as I say, it's a big deal. A Partey leaving. There are big rumors of Mosquera about to sign Arsenal bidding and again. And the main thing, as I said, if I'm looking at, as I said, he's already an Arsenal fan. He said it was his dream to play for Arsenal. He cried when they let him go of the Arsenal academy. So he's going to look at it. I mean, he's going to look at the opportunities coming back to the Arsenal. He's challenging for the trophies, playing in the Champions League. It sort of feels perfect for Eze, in my opinion. I think that agreeing personal terms with Eze is not going to be a big problem. The main thing is going to be agreeing a fees with Crystal Palace, and how much Arsenal are really willing to pay for Eze, because as I said, they really want to go ahead and they want to buy a big striker up front, and getting Hugo Chris or Šeško is going to be a big deal. They are not going to come in, and if they really want to go ahead and assign Rodrigo, he's not going to come in cheap as well. So these three signings are going to be really important for Arsenal. I don't think he's going to come in and he's going to, he's the alternate to Rodrigo. I don't think that's going to happen. They really need to sign a winger, as they cannot play as a left winger. If I'm being very honest with you, we need 2-3 attackers in front, and if as is the starting point, I think it is looking like a really good window, and they need to get this deal, as soon as possible, if I'm being very honest with you. That's it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys think of the entire situation. Are you happy with Eze coming in, or do you think we should not sign him and we should concentrate more on the strikers and trying to bring in Rodrigo? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well. Click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 600 subscribers before the end of this month, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.